You know that little bit of magic when you pay for your coffee with just a tap of your phone? It's amazing. Digital wallets have made life so simple. But what if I told you that same simplicity is actually a gold mine for criminals? Today, we're going to break down exactly how. Just so you know, this is part one of a five-part overview based on a consumer guide from Virtualization Options LLC. We're presenting this as a public service, all to help you stay safe from the kinds of scams and fraud we're about to talk about. I mean, who doesn't, right? That seamless tap and go is it's the future. No more fumbling around for cash or digging through your wallet for the right card. It just works. But, and you knew there was a but coming, that incredible convenience has a real dark side. It's built on a system that, if someone gets in, creates a direct pipeline straight to your money. Understanding these risks isn't about being scared, it's about being smart. So here's our game plan. First, we'll look at the core risks. Then, I'm going to show you the fraudster's playbook, how they actually hack these wallets. We'll also dig into the huge danger of linked bank accounts, and then the sneaky world of subscription scams. And to wrap up, we'll get you ready to fight back. All right, let's start with the big picture, the risks. Before you can build a defense, you have to know what you're up against. This isn't about fear. It's about building a solid foundation for your own financial security in this digital world. You see, digital wallets didn't just change how we pay for things. They created a whole new financial playground. And like any new frontier, it attracted pioneers and, well, pirates. The very features that make these apps so incredibly easy for us to use are the exact same tools that criminals have gotten really good at exploiting. So, how do they actually get in? Let's pop the hood and take a look. We're going to walk through the fraudster's playbook to see exactly how that simple, convenient tap can turn into a massive headache. So, what are we really talking about when we say digital wallet fraud? At its heart, it's not about some super genius cracking an unbreakable code. It's a crime of exploitation. They take the platforms we know and trust, Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal, and they flip that convenience on its head, turning it into a major vulnerability for you. Now, check this out. The most common attack is actually shockingly simple. It all starts with phishing. You get a text or an email that looks legit, maybe from your bank or a delivery service, and it's always urgent, trying to get you to act fast. You click, you type in your card details, and boom. That's step one. For step two, they take that info and link your card to their phone. And then step three, they're off to the races, spending your money before you have any idea what's just happened. And believe me, the risk doesn't stop there. It gets way bigger when you start dealing with things like cryptocurrency or international wallets. Why? It's simple. They're harder to trace, and they have way fewer consumer protections built in. Once the money's gone, it's probably gone for good. Okay, let's talk about what might be the riskiest move of all, the linked account danger. This is all about that direct connection, that digital handshake between your wallet app and your primary bank account. This is so important to understand. Think of a credit card as a buffer, a safety net. When there's a fraudulent charge, you're spending the bank's money first. You can dispute it, freeze it, reverse it. But a direct debit from your bank account, that's the express lane for thieves. There's no middleman. It's your money and it's gone instantly. Trying to get it back can be a total nightmare. Seriously, think about it this way. Linking your bank account is like handing a thief the key to your vault. It completely bypasses all the normal security guards your bank has in place. A fraudster can drain your account in literally minutes. And here's the kicker. Some of the money you store in these apps might not even have FDIC insurance like a regular bank account does. All right, let's pivot to a different kind of threat. This one is quieter, more insidious. It's not a big, one-time heist. It's a slow, steady bleed that drains your accounts over time. I'm talking about subscription scams. The guide we're drawing from really nails it with this quote. The subscription economy has created a perfect storm for consumer exploitation. It's so true. We all sign up for stuff, streaming, apps, you name it, and that convenience has created a brand new way for companies to exploit us. So how do they trap you? Well, first, they make it an absolute nightmare to cancel. Endless menus, confusing options. Then they bury those automatic renewal clauses deep in the fine print. And my personal favorite, they use these super vague descriptions on your bank statement, so you look at it and have no clue who's even charging you. And that's the real trap.
A $10 or $20 charge doesn't seem like a big deal, right? So you let it slide. But when that happens month after month with a few different sneaky subscriptions, it adds up. We're talking hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year just vanishing from your account.
So we've laid out the problems: hacking, risky linked accounts, and those sneaky subscription scams. But now it's time to talk about the solution. It's time to start fighting back. And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Knowing all this is one thing, but what can you actually do about it? How do you take back control? Well, that's exactly what we're going to cover in part 2. We're shifting from talking about the problems to giving you actionable solutions. I'm going to lay out the proactive, concrete steps you can take to prevent fraud and truly secure your digital life. Thanks so much for joining me for this breakdown. And remember, all of this info comes from that comprehensive consumer guide from Virtualization Options LLC. I hope you'll join us for part 2, where we turn all this knowledge into action. See you then.